What is good, YouTube? Katana here. And yeah, I've been feeling a little bit better. Just a little update on that whole coronavirus thing. I've been feeling a little bit better and stuff like that. Probably you could tell from my voice. I mean, I'm still got a little bit of phlegm in my system here and there, and still cough here and there, but it's not nearly as bad as it was a few days ago where I sounded like I was dying. So, anyways, besides that, I got some good news, some nice news for everybody. I'm gonna do another tournament, and this time it is going to be a series of tournaments. And the reason why, because I like explaining why I do tournaments, like certain tournaments and stuff like that. And so for specifically this tournament, it's not really because I'm bored per se. Matter of fact, the performance on ESO is absolutely at its worst. I don't know about anybody else, but the update that was supposed to like fix freezes and things like that just made it worse, at least on console. Like, I'd rather have the little bzzz and it just stays there for a second than me having to close my whole entire application and then reopen it every time I freeze, because you don't come back from it. It just logs you out. But anyways, besides that, I mean, I decided to do this tournament because there's a lot of people in the community with, I would say, really big egos for whatever reason. And despite, carries or aids they may use, you could tell when someone's being carried because of class and sets, or if they're actually truly good. Like, a good example of that would be when Tinsel used to play. He would throw on carries and aids here and there, but for a fact if you were to take it off, he'd clap your stuff. And nowadays people get praised because of carries and aids, or if they're rest ulting and sorting board ulting in the fight, they don't get clowned on or anything like that. So I'm trying to bring back the old days. And so this tournament series is going to be called Best NA or something like that, or trying to find the best NA, something like that, right? And the way it's going to work is that it's going to be a 13-day tournament. Yeah, I said it, 13 days, almost 2 weeks of just straight tournaments. And you get to go on your main. If you feel like you're the best at your main, you enter on that class. So the way it's going to go is the first 12 days, it's class specific. Class specific meaning Magplars versus Magplars, Mag DKs versus Mag DKs, Stamplars v Stamplars, and so on and so forth. Like, it's just, you face people that are your own class. Now, if you win that little tournament right there, because those are still technically tournaments, because I'm going to give away like a 300k prize to whoever wins it, you go on to the next round. So right there, you beat all the people playing your main, your class, whoop-de-doo. And you go on to the next tournament. And the next tournament, the final tournament on the last day, is the big tournament. I guess you could call it the finals or something like that. And you face off against all the other classes. So first 12 days is all 12 classes. And then the last day, the first place winners of all those classes face off at that final tournament. And again, there is no second or third place, because I'm not looking for a second or third place. I want people to have incentive on winning. And there's only money for first. I'm only giving away gold for first. And I haven't decided completely on how much I want to give gold, how much gold I want to give for the very last tournament. It might be $1 million, it might be $2 million. I haven't decided yet. But it's basically, you win the first tournament, you get 300k. On top of, if you win the final tournament, you could win $1 million to $2 million. I think that's a lot of gold, and I think that's a good amount of gold for really not having to fight too much. But I think it'd make it interesting, and I really want to see, you know, who shows up and who wins and things like that. It is gonna have the same rules as my last tournament. I'm basically gonna ban majority of carries. I'm gonna make it as balanced as possible. And by majority of carries, I would say there's a lot of carried sets, a lot of sets that do things for you. Another additional carry I'm gonna have to ban for this tournament, which I didn't ban for the last one, is arena weapons. For sure I'm gonna have to ban arena weapons this time around. Not only because of the new Destro staff, but you know, give or take a few other ones like Master Dual Wield and Master Sword and Board and things like that are kind of, you know, they're not completely carried, but they're, you know, they could really carry you enough. But let's get into times and days, right? I'm not starting the tournament series this week. I'm going to start the tournament series the following week. So Monday, December 7th is going to be the first tournament day. So I'm giving you guys a week to prepare. And if you want to know specifically what are the rules, the times, the days, and all that, and stay completely updated, I'm going to leave the Discord link in the description, or maybe the top comment. I haven't decided which, whatever ends up happening. And if you can't see it, or it says it's expired for whatever reason, just say it right there under this video in the comments, like, oh, like the Discord link isn't working or whatever. But it starts December 7th on Monday. So from the 7th, we're going to start off with the Nightblade class. So we're going to start off with Stamblade that day. Next day would be Magblade. You know what? I could just read off to you guys how it's going to work. Monday is Stamblade. Tuesday is Magblade. The 9th is Magsork. The 10th is Stamsork. The 11th is Stam Decay. The 12th is Mag Decay. The 13th is Magplar. The 14th is Stamplar. The 15th is Stamcrow. The 16th is Magcrow. Am I missing any? I feel like I might be missing something. Oh, Wardens. I believe I was on the 16th. 16th or 17th is Magden, and 17th is Stamden, whatever. I lost track, and then the final day is Attorney. That final day, so it's either the 18th or the 17th. I lost track. Sorry, my bad, you guys. I don't actually have it written down. I was doing it off the top of my head, looking at a calendar. But all those times, the tournaments are all going to start at the same time, give or take, 6 p.m. Eastern. And I could go over the rules just a little bit. And if you don't like the rules, you're probably not even that good on your class, no offense, or probably not as good as you think you are. Because again, the reason why I'm doing this tourney is to see who's good. Is to see, you know, actual skilled players fight against each other. If there's any left. And if you can't comply to the rules and don't like the rules, then you're probably not as good as you think. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. I'm going to be truthful and honest to you right now. So, for example, on a Magsork, what you just saw in that last clip, what I had on my Magsork, there's 2 abilities that are banned. Can't have pets, and Streak is it's a no-go. But other bans that I have, besides like arena weapons, is like, you know, sets that do damage for you. For example, of that is like Calarians. Like Calarians is banned, Zon is banned, Overwhelming, Maul the Infernal. Other bans are in terms of like sets that basically do the healing for you. So Elysian, that is for sure banned. That might be the only. Oh, Elysian and Juggernaut. Those are going to be the healing sets that do healing for you. those will be the ones that are banned, but there will be a health cap, which will cap off at 27k. And for those of you that play Warden and say you can't play Warden having 27k max health, maybe switch your main. I don't know what to tell you. I don't even main that class, and I have no problem with that amount of health. I could understand a little bit more Magden, but a Stamden absolutely does not need any more health than that. I'm sorry. And then let me see what else. That you know, just check out the Discord link and you'll see it. The specific rules. Oh, and like healing sets that do healing for you, but like monster sets. So like EG, Chokethorn, Malabeth Scourge, like things like that are also banned. So it's gonna be very like, I wouldn't say basic sets, but sets that don't carry as much. So like, you know, sets that give you damage and sustain, but it's not like you actually need to think and use your thumbs a little bit. You're going to actually have to heavy attack to get some sustain off and things like that. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys show up and sign up. If not, if you don't show up and sign up, for some of you out there with them little egos, that's tough. That's tough. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment if you're new to the channel, subscribe. And again, to sign up, you gotta join the Discord, you gotta leave a comment, and just sign up. Just sign all the way up. And again, remind me if the Discord link isn't working. That's how you're gonna stay updated. The Discord link keeps you updated. So I hope you guys have a great day and enjoy the rest of the clip.